YouTube, good morning. Today we are at home experiencing the quarantine that hopefully will end at some point. But today we are going to review one of your websites. So the site we're going to look at today is called Cricketers Hub. I picked it because it's, about cricket, something that I know absolutely nothing about living in the United States. We don't play much cricket, but I do think it's a cool looking game, and I think we don't pay nearly enough attention to our audience in Europe. We have a huge audience in Europe, so this one is a special shout out to you, but it's just a site review. So, have you ever heard the phrase, "What got you here won't get you there"? CricketersHub.com is a perfect example of this phrase. They have done mostly what we would tell you to do, and it's gotten them to a certain level. And it's a level that's past what most people will ever accomplish. They have 10 to 20,000 page views on the website. They are doing some cool things, but if this site will ever truly succeed, it's time for a change. Let's take a look. So this site has 65 articles written on it. And to be getting 10 to 20,000 page views means a lot has happened correct in the search analysis and the actual writing. So let's take a look at these articles because obviously it's going well. He's getting the hardest part of this done right. How to bat for a longer time in cricket. How to be a great cricket captain. How old do you have to be to play cricket? How to bat against fast bowlers, 16 great tips. He's hitting on specific questions that people are actually typing into Google. And when you Google these things, he's actually done the competitive analysis and seen that these are low competition search phrases. And so he's winning. These are steps that most people will skip over or not do correctly. And so if you want to see how to get traffic, go check out Cricketers Hub for a good example of search analysis and well done writing. Now, 10 to 20,000 page views for 65 articles, I would consider a little bit underperforming in terms of what I would hope to get for traffic. Our goal is always 1,000 page views per month from every article that we've written. Sometimes we overshoot that, sometimes it's hard to hit that goal. But in general, you can see somebody that's actually getting traffic here by looking at it. But this is why I say what got you to here won't get you to there. Let's look at this site a little bit more critically. The site doesn't even have a logo. There's no logo whatsoever. Now, that's good because what we recommend in the beginning is just don't worry about this stuff. It would make sense to have something there, but don't worry about this. He's focused on content, and so Luke's doing well. But now we need to turn this into a business, and here's why. Since September, this site has only earned £378. He lives in the UK. 378 pounds? What? That's not gonna work. Imagine you are whoever, Shania Twain, Garth Brooks. I can't think of anybody who's a musician who's more recent than the 90s. Let's say you fill a big old venue to the capacity. We got 20,000 people in there, right? And now imagine you do that every single month. You bring in 20,000 people into a stadium, right? Can you make more than 378 pounds? Come on, 378 pounds! So, we can see this. The problem here is the monetization on this site. And so, we need what got us to here. We learned how to get traffic, and we did something that most people are going to struggle with. So that's awesome, and I really admire that. I know the kind of work that takes. But if we just do more of the same thing, we're going to be in 378 pounds prison for the rest of our lives. It's time to move on, folks. And so this doesn't even have a logo, so there's no way we're going to become that pillar in the industry. We can't really release any products, anything. We're not even making an attempt for people to get to know our brand, right? So big missed opportunity. Now, moving forward, we need some branding on this thing, right? Then why is it only 378 pounds? Well, the biggest thing that I would say here is right now he only has ads. He has ezoic ads on the website. And because the vast majority of the traffic is outside the United States, this is the UK, India, Australia, big cricket countries, you just don't earn as much on ads, which drives me crazy. But it's just true. It just ads into an audience in the United States just perform better. So it's something that we have to live with as more companies really in these other countries are coming online and doing more advertising, wanting to reach that audience. But you just won't do as well with ads if you're reaching other countries primarily. But you're still going to do great. I mean, the UK, these are great markets as well. So ads isn't going to do it. Then Amazon it has hardly earned him anything, and with affiliate commissions cut and Amazon just basically turning the screws to publishers, it's just not a good way to go. And so now, what would we need to do with monetization? We got to turn this thing into a brand and start selling some info products is how I'm feeling. Let's get a logo on here. Let's make a product that's, 47 cricket drills to improve your team's speed, or whatever you do in cricket. Do you even need to be fast? You're swinging. I don't know. Bowling. You guys have got to teach me cricket one day. I sometimes watch it on TV and I'm like, I don't understand what they're trying to accomplish. I just don't get the game, but it looks cool. So we need to get into the info products game on this. I really feel confident about that. Look at Shane and Jocelyn Sams that have been highlighted a couple times on Pat Flynn's podcast. They made, drills for coaches and stuff, and they made a killing doing it. Just doing it on info products. I've worked with a couple people individually who have purchased coaching calls, more than one actually, who are doing kind of coaching kind of products, and they can do really, really well. So that's one to look at. Now, the next question is, we're gonna have our ads, that's okay, it's just some income coming in. We're gonna focus on info products and really building a brand to do that, because info products, I feel like you could just quintuple the income coming in for this site if we had just one solid product. The other thing you might look at doing on this site is, let's see who else we can be an affiliate for. What other company in the UK would be great for an affiliate, even if I wouldn't necessarily go to a boutique company unless it's a really specific product, because the conversion rate just won't be there. But go to a product who's a sporting goods retailer that you can have a lot of products there that may have a much higher affiliate commission and still do very well with the conversion rates. So that's one I would definitely look into. But then we've got to turn this into a brand. Just being this anonymous random articles thing on X theme, we got to dump X theme. We used to recommend X theme. It was a great theme at the time. It has problems. It's slow as heck. Looking at this site on PageSpeed Insights, it's getting a 46. And just navigating the site, it's visibly slow. Go get Akabato. I mean, there are a lot of great themes out there. Akabato is not the only one. It's not just ours. There's some great themes out there, but if you put Akabato on this site, it's going to fix so many technical problems. This site is going to be moving, and it won't be slowing you down for your SEO. Plus, it's just a much cleaner layout. If you are going to have a lot of ads on the page, which is fine, it's how we earn money, then let's have a clean layout to start with so it doesn't feel so cluttered, and it's going to, we're going to have a logo on there and stuff. If you switch to Akabato, it'll be easy to get it on there. So that's one thing I would definitely do to fix the problem. So that's good. And now let's use this audience to push hard. Let's get this YouTube channel started that he said he wants to get going. Let's start that YouTube channel so you can build a brand and people can get to know you, and then they can be interested in your info product. You have a great tool here. 10 to 20,000 people a month. You're filling a sports stadium every month with your audience. Now let's figure out how we're going to take advantage of it. And that is the next level for CricketersHub.com. Hey, subscribe to this channel if you found any value. We are always putting out videos trying to help you become better bloggers, better YouTubers, better content makers to support your families.